Today marks a week since a fire first broke out, impacting two apartment buildings in Thorncliffe Park, and there's still no timeline for when residents will be able to go back home. The fire has been slowly burning through particle boards in the walls shared by the two high-rise buildings at Thorncliffe Park Drive and Overley Boulevard. Efforts to put the fire out have been hampered because it's smoldering in a space that officials say is too narrow for crews to access directly. Chief Jim Jessup described the fire as unprecedented. 370 residents have registered with the Red Cross to receive support so far. The city says 239 of them are being put up in hotel rooms. And for more on what impacted residents need to know, we're joined live by Anne-Marie Thomas with the Insurance Bureau of Canada. Anne-Marie, thanks so much for being here. What would you say, first and foremost, to these tenants of 21 Overley and 11 Thorncliffe Park?
That we are so sorry that they're going through this, and the insurance industry is standing by, ready to take your claim and help get you back to normal as quickly as possible.
Tell me, Anne-Marie, what does that look like? What should their first steps be once they actually, get the all clear from Toronto Fire? They can go home, start to assess the damage, and then figure out what the next steps are.
Yes, so even before that step, residents should be keeping all of receipts that they have of expenses that they have incurred since they've been displaced from their home. Each home policy, so whether that's condo or renters, offers coverage called additional living expenses, and that coverage pays to reimburse you for costs that you've incurred as a result of not being home. So whether it's paying for laundry, taxis, meals out, that sort of thing. So keep all of those receipts. And when you do gain entry to your home again, take pictures of any damage and keep a list of all of the property that has been damaged or broken or whatever the case may be, and submit that to your insurance company to get your claim started.
Okay, so keep all their receipts from now till the moment they're allowed to go back, document everything they possibly can. And then what happens from there, Anne-Marie? Because, we don't know the status of what these apartments look like. We don't know how much water damage, how much fire damage is actually in these units. But what would happen at that point once they make that contact with an insurance agent?
So once they've made the contact with their insurance company, the insurance company will assign an adjuster, and that adjuster may come and inspect the property and walk you through what the next steps are. It may be that you can still live in your unit, you just have a hole in the wall or something, or maybe you have to stay out of your unit because the repairs needed are just too great. In that case, you can still have those additional living expenses from your condo or your rental insurance policy.
I appreciate that everyone's insurance policy is completely different. But in these kinds of scenarios, I guess, how much do people end up paying out of pocket, depending on what the adjuster actually comes back with?
That is such a great question. Because each situation is different. No two units are going to have the exact same damage. So by the time you add up, and who pays for the repairs? Are the repairs on the inside of the unit? Are those the unit owner or renter's responsibility? Or is it the building's responsibility, for the outer walls? So it's far too difficult to tell right now just how much these claims may end up costing.
All right, Anne-Marie Thomas with the Insurance Bureau of Canada, thanks so much for your time and for your advice to these residents as well. Thank you.
Thank you.